What's up, folks? This is Cream Freesh, and I'm here with my first ever Modern Warfare 3 gameplay video. First off, I just want to say I love this game. I think they did a great job with it. Multiplayer-wise, it's definitely better than Modern Warfare 2. The single player, not so much, but I still thought it was good. And just to settle the debate right now, I absolutely think that this game is better than Battlefield 3. And that's not to put down Battlefield 3. I thought it was also a good game in its own right. But the main problems I had with it, as opposed to Call of Duty, was that it was significantly slower as far as gameplay goes. The maps were way too big. And, you know, even though you have vehicles and whatnot to get around, you can still go for minutes without even seeing an enemy. And then the guns were way too hard to use. And I think that's a result of EA trying to make the game too realistic. And, you know, I'm okay with realism, but making a game realistic at the expense of good gameplay just isn't a good trade-off in my opinion. So with Call of Duty, it's definitely not as realistic as Battlefield 3, but it's faster, in my opinion more fun, and it's more focused on just gun-on-gun gameplay. And that's really what I play a shooter for. But anyway, I'm getting off on a whole different tangent here, so let's start the video. This is a game of Teen Defender, and for this game I'm going to be using my speed class, which consists of Extreme Conditioning, Quick Draw, and Stalker. And the first thing you're going to notice is that I'm using an MP5 as my primary, and no, that is not a trick, it's not a hack. I do have a golden MP5. And the reasoning for this is because I just think the MP5 is my favorite weapon on this game. It's got great stopping power for an SMG, and it's got the mobility of an SMG, and as you can see, it made short work of those guys. And I just really like it because I can put the range proficiency on it, and what that does is essentially makes it have about the same 3-shot kill range as most assault rifles. And so I can basically just run around with an SMG that acts like an assault rifle. And the only other SMG that could do this is the UMP. But I don't know, I guess it doesn't have the same nostalgia factor as the MP5. Just because the MP5 in Call of Duty 4 was one of my favorite guns as well. And then in Modern Warfare 2, they really watered it down with the MP5K. And just made it not near as good. In fact, it was one of my least favorite guns on that game. And so I guess I just like it because they pretty much brought it back to its former glory. And see, again, I just mow right through enemies with this submachine gun. And I've still got great mobility. And the recoil is definitely manageable, even at, you know, medium and longer ranges. So, when I was just leveling myself up, I kept using this gun, and just out of the blue, I decided to check what rank I was on it, and I had somehow already gotten up to rank 24 by level 30. So I figured I might as well try and get the golden version of this gun. Little did I know how long it would actually take to do that, because once you hit level 30 with your gun, you have to get, I believe, around 100,000 weapon experience before you get the golden gun. And it took me about 20 levels worth of gameplay before I finally got it. But it's definitely a badge of honor. And if you're wondering what that was, that head bobbing thing, that was actually another thing that I wanted to talk about. I don't know if anyone else has had this problem. All my friends who play this game on console say they've never had this problem, but for some reason, whenever I play this game, every 20 seconds or so, I'll get a massive lag spike that just completely stops me. I can't do anything until it's done. It usually lasts about a second. And it tends to come in times when I'm in danger, like if someone's shooting at me, or if I'm shooting at somebody. And a lot of times, this lag spike will end up killing me. And I've played from different computers, I have played from different places, and every time I still get this lag spike. So I don't know what's up with that, but I really hope Infinity Ward fixes it, because it's definitely a game breaker. Like, I'd say a good third of my deaths from this game have come from this lag spike. And see, the way that the feeder interprets that lag spike is you'll see my head move up and down, up and down, up and down really fast. And I don't know why it does that, but it looks funny. But anyway, in all seriousness, I really hope they fix that, because it's definitely starting to piss me off a little bit. But anyway, while this game is going on, I guess I'll talk about the strike packages. Oh, that was a fail right there. Tried to throwing knife him and I hit his riot shield instead. But not to worry, I do get a pretty nice throwing knife kill a little bit later on the same guy, I believe. But anyway, going back to the strike packages, I thought the developers did a really good job of, I guess, staying true to their word that not being able to die wouldn't keep you from getting, you know, kill streak rewards. And what I like about that is that it allows people who play more team-oriented game modes like Team Defender or Demolition to really still get rewards based on what they do for the team rather than just for themselves. And I believe right here is where I get my throwing knife kill. Yep, here it goes. I see him coming up, and I throwing knife him. And I'm just gonna replay that for a second right here. And as you can see, it bounces off the floor, hits him square in the center of the face. And that's really not the first throwing knife kill that I've gotten, but it's definitely the most satisfying throwing knife kill I've gotten since I started playing this game. So anyway, going back to the strike packages, you've probably noticed by now that on my speed class I'm using the specialist strike package. And that's definitely one that I don't think I've seen anyone else using yet. And I think the reasoning for that is because it's definitely the hardest of all of the point streaks to earn. But in a way, I think it's the most rewarding, because once you get those 8 kills or points, you get every single perk in the game, which really is not a bad thing at all. I mean, you move faster, you reload faster, you're invisible. And I mean, yeah, every perk you can think of, you get. And it really does turn you into a super soldier. And it's really cool. Like, I don't think I actually get it in this game, but you really feel good when you get it, because just it's so hard to accomplish. It's such a hard thing to accomplish. And with that, the game ends, and yeah, we lost, but I personally did pretty well. I got, I believe, 1.5 kill death ratio, which is very good for an objective-based match like Team Defender. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you'd like to play with me on PC, you can go ahead and friend me on Steam. And there's a bunch of other Cream Friesias, but you'll know it's me because there will be a link to my YouTube and my community profile. And otherwise, if you like the video, don't be afraid to rate, subscribe, comment, and tell your friends. This is Cream Friesian, and I'll see you next time.